Welcome everybody to Fin del Mundo, the Prelude, which is setting off the action here in Mexico City, Mexico. We are starting off with an amazing contest, a Champions Carnival ladder match. The winner receiving the opportunity to fight Konosuke Takeshita for the M&A World's Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night at Fin del Mundo. The Prelude is setting us up here. A fantastic crowd in Mexico City, packed in, 48,000 strong in a legendary wrestling town. We've got three of the first world champions under the M&A banner, the first, second, and third champions. They are ready to try and get back to that mountaintop. Cole Black, Eric Gertz, and Casey Sharp. Out next, we've got the OG ace himself, Casey Sharp, making his way down the aisle. This man, the first ever world champion of M&A. Won it on the second ever episode, defeating Nolan Beauchamp, and he's been here ever since. He's never went anywhere. He's never wrestled anywhere else. He's never taken the better contract. He's never taken the easy way out. This guy is the guy. You don't get the nickname the OG Ace without living up to it, and Casey Sharp is him. Casey Sharp is that guy. Also, I think the one who will excel the most in this ladder matchup here tonight. One fan is certainly incredibly excited to see the OG Ace, Casey Sharp. Casey Sharp enters the ring here. It has been almost 3 years since he had the world title. It's going on 3 years for all of these men. As a matter of fact, they were so influential, so instrumental to the early days of this company. Have to wonder if they feel a little out of place here in the modern landscape of guys like Konosuke Takeshita. And out last, one of the most dominating champions to ever lace up a pair of boots in the M&A arena, it is Eric Gertz, the third ever world champion in M&A, defeating Cole Black for that belt on a lost episode. He is out here. He is definitely the largest man in this matchup, but he is going to have to really go against his better instincts of being a large professional wrestler. It is not going to be as easy for him to take these hard falls off these ladders that are almost guaranteed to happen and accompany a matchup of this caliber. But Eric Gertz looks ready here in Mexico City. All three of these men know that they will have just about 24 hours to heal up from what is going to be an absolutely devastating matchup before they have to fight Konosuke Takeshita, who is at 100%. But Eric Gertz, so resilient, especially with that devastating Noir Lancer. Going to be a hell of a contest here tonight. So it's Cole Black, Casey Sharp, and Eric Gertz here in the sold-out arena in Mexico City. Cole Black and Casey Sharp, no love lost between these two. They absolutely hate one another, cannot stand each other. Big German from Casey Sharp to Eric Gertz, and Cole Black looks like he's going after the first ladder in the matchup. Cole Black's wisely wanting to get in and out. He knows that he's going to have to fight another match if he even wins here. Eric Gertz went for a big running attack, but Casey got the boots up. Cole Black seems to be playing his own game as another German to Eric Gertz. And Casey Sharp can't afford to let Cole Black get up there. Cole sending Casey into the corner now and going after Eric Gertz, but it's no use. Eric is just feasting on him and locks in a Kimura. And Casey Sharp's all the way up there. Cole Black's trying to escape, but Casey's got his hands on the prize. Cole Black's got to get him down if he even wants a chance of facing Konosuke Takeshita. Oh my goodness, an electric chair from the case. And Cole Black wants another ladder. Oh, big chop, and it's evaded. Casey Sharp thrown into the ropes by Eric Gertz. Bimmy to Jimmy. From Eric to Casey. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good for these men. 2 ladders in the ring. Big reverse DDT there by Cole Black onto Eric Gertz. Cole gets that ladder. It's Casey Sharp. What's he looking for here? Oh my goodness, Hail Casey! But he's got to stop Cole Black now. He gets a punch in the back of Black. And a third, and Black has let go of the case. Casey Sharp in the ring. Eric Gertz saying that he's not going to take it. Oh, went for a spear through the ladder, but he connected with his shoulder on the rung. Oh my goodness, and a huge slam down as Cole Black picks up that ladder once again. Throws him down. Eric Gertz and Casey Sharp, both men still standing. As a punch and a belly to belly as Casey once again gets the prize and pushes the ladder over. Oh my God, another electric chair drop. And ooh, that was brutal. Big half and half plex there. Oh my goodness, Cole Black with a huge Saito suplex and sliding it back in the ring. Goodness, Cole Black gonna go in with some stomps to Eric Gertz. Cole Black gonna have to stop Casey. He's up there. He's up there. He's punching. He's punching Casey Sharp. Casey lets it go. Cole Black punched in the face by Casey, and he's choking him on the top of the ladder. But Cole reverses, and Eric Gertz is trying to get him down. Cole reversing Casey. Casey reversing Cole. Eric Gertz just trying to play offense. And oh my God, Cole Black getting double teamed by Eric Gertz and Casey Sharp. And Gertz gonna push the ladder over so Casey can't get it. Electric chair on the ladder. Oh my God, that was brutal. Casey Sharp, all 3 men on the outside of the ring. Eric Gertz getting another ladder as if they need it. Looks like he's bridging it across the announcer's table and the ring as Cole Black and Casey Sharp in the ring. This doesn't end well. Big boot is avoided by Cole Black, and oh no, not like this. Cole Black gonna throw Casey to the ropes. Oh, big lariat backbreaker and to the back of the head. Cole Black's gonna have to stop Eric Gertz though, who might have his hand on the prize. But Cole manages to take it down, and electric chair drop right on the ladder. That is not a fun landing as Cole Black is grabbed by Casey Sharp, but Casey eating the elbows from Cole. Kicking the sternum. Cole and Casey, so much bad blood between these two. Oh, Casey lands on the ladder at ringside, knocking down Eric Gertz in the process. Oh my God, powerbomb onto the ladder from the top. Casey's out. Cole is back up. Casey Sharp is unconscious on that ladder. Oh, and Eric Gertz busted open from the ladder. That was a vicious attack right to the forehead. Eric Gertz busted open. Cole Black sent off the ropes, went for another belly to belly, but now just opening up the cut on the forehead of Eric Gertz. And lariats him over the top. Eric Gertz is down at ringside. Casey Sharp, the only man standing, but he's got to try and climb the ladder if he wants to be the one to fight Konosuke Takeshita, and a huge lariat to Casey. Oh my goodness, gut-wrench suplex from Cole Black, and he bridges over. A second gut-wrench suplex there as Eric Gertz heads to the apron, back in. Gave him the clap. Gonna make it hard for him to try and climb the ladder, but Eric Gertz has got Cole Black lacking. Cole Black has the lethal dose of poison locked in. Eric Gertz is gonna grab the prize. It's all his. Eric Gertz unhooks the briefcase and will be facing Konosuke Takeshita tomorrow night. Cole Black so desperate to deal damage to his longtime rival Casey Sharp that it left the door wide open for Eric Gertz. Eric Gertz, a man who knows what it takes to win. Cole Black and Casey Sharp, they did not have it in them to take their eyes off one another. And now a matchup built from After Hours. We have got Andre Sturrock taking on Jacob Black. These two were put together in what was later confirmed by owner-operator Buckshot Jones as a random match between two youngins. And they decided that they were going to let out clearly some beef that had been brewing from their time together. They are going to be fighting one another here tonight in a Falls Count Anywhere affair. Jacob Sturrock, one of the shining stars of the M&A Gold Mine Training Center, taking on a man who graduated in record time in Jacob Black. These two truly could be the future of M&A. I could see these two one day battling for a world title, maybe on this very stage in 2 to 5 years. And on the other side of the arena, it is time for Jacob Black. The smug sensibilities of the indie goud turned into the man you see before you. Jacob Black ready to make his name known on a global stage. This is his first matchup in Mexico. He definitely has the experience advantage over Andre Sturrock, though Sturrock did get the win. Both of those men shed a lot of blood on After Hours. The only difference now tonight is that it is Falls Count Anywhere. This is definitely the biggest stage both of these men have ever been on, one of the biggest shows of the year, presented by the BMV Corporation. Jacob Black versus Andre Sturrock. Let's see what this one will contain. This promises to be a brutal affair as Andre Sturrock starts off immediately with a big snapmare into a discus kick to the face. Andre Sturrock showing these fans why exactly it was that he was fast-tracked straight up to M&A explosion from the Gold Mine Training Facility. Huge roundhouse to the side of the head. And Andre Sturrock now flipping Jacob Black back to his back. And just cranking on that left leg. This is, of course, Falls Count Anywhere, which means no countouts, no disqualifications. They can occur anywhere in the ring, even in the backstage area. As, oh goodness, looked like he was going for a going for a fisherman suplex and got caught with a Northern Lights. And Jacob Black looks like he's going to be the first to get some implements. He's got a steel chair. Andre Sturrock went for the dive, but Jacob Black faked him out. He nearly put himself through the damn table, but he is right back. Big super kick is caught, but he gets caught with a second one. That was a hard fall for Andre Sturrock, but he immediately busts open. Jacob Black misses the knee. Jacob Black already covered in his own blood. This has quickly turned into one of the blood feuds of the multiverse of Poison Rana on the floor, and he's going to go in for the pin on that. I don't blame him. Referee Mark Meltzer goes in for the cover and a 1 count kick out. Oh my God, Jacob Black. What a man. Managing to kick out at 1, and Andre Sturrock throwing him into the steps and now just clubbing on the back of his head. This is clearly not a friendly rivalry between two up-and-comers. Oh my God, the punches from Andre Sturrock. He hates this man. Goodness gracious, clearly a lot of bad blood there. Not even a 1 count, and Jacob Black manages to kick out. Andre Sturrock is just a man possessed with decimating Jacob Black. Oh my goodness. Huge gut-wrench toss from Andre Sturrock to Jacob Black. A lot of hatred being shown here, and there is the steel chair. A similar chair to what Andre Sturrock used to nearly end his career on After Hours. Oh, huge sling blade on the floor from Jacob Black. A lot of hatred here from these two young men. Oh my God, to the back of the head of Andre Sturrock with that chair, and again to the back of the head. Goodness gracious. It's all legal, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't look devastating. Throwing him right into the barrier and hitting him with a lariat. And Andre Sturrock picking up Jacob Black and throwing him into the barrier once again at ringside. But Jacob gonna get one of his own, throwing Andre into the barrier. Andre with a hip toss on the floor. This is a brutal matchup right now. Jacob Black now looking for something big, a neck breaker on the floor. Jacob Black with a super kick right to Andre Sturrock, and he's gonna go in for the cover. Only a 1 count. And Jacob Black not able to get anything more than that big lariat there from Andre Sturrock to Jacob Black. Knee lift to the side of the head. And another one. Oh, and a third one, just trying to get more blood gooshing out of his damn face. Jacob Black runs in, grabs him, and locks him in a crossface on the floor. Will Andre Sturrock tap out? Look at the blood on the face of Andre Sturrock. On the face of Jacob Black, Andre Sturrock managing to escape. Jacob Black back in control, shoots him into the corner, and a huge single leg drop kick from Jacob Black. There is so much hatred between these two. Beginning to wonder if this will be a rivalry that never ends. Good God, the attacks, and right to the top of the head, and oh my God, he just threatened to hit a child with a steel chair. This guy is despicable. Big knee, and his head bounced off the barrier as well. Oh my God, 1, 2, kick out by Jacob Black. There's so much hatred enveloped between these two. Big gut-wrench slam by Andre Sturrock. And just trying once again to get more blood flowing on the face. And Andre Sturrock is just so fed up with Jacob Black. Oh my goodness, this doesn't end well. Fisherman's Buster, the Dream Crusher, 2. Jacob Black on the outside, and now throwing him into the steel steps. Good God almighty. And a huge kick combination is interrupted by Jacob Black, who grabs Andre Sturrock and just throws him into the barrier, and a drop kick as well. Good God. Jacob Black throwing Andre Sturrock into the steps once again, and he wants another implement from under the ring. Another steel chair, something that has been so instrumental in their rivalry. Goodness gracious, Jacob Black is just attacking him with ruthless. Oh my God, just chopped Andre Sturrock out of the air. Good God. He crumpled like he was in a ragdoll physics game, and Jacob Black now getting a run-up, it seems. He's stalking from the other side of the arena. And running in, and gets caught with a kick to the face. He tried to heat up and got that chair kicked into his damn face. 1, 2, and Jacob Black manages to kick out. Jacob Black and Andre Sturrock, they want each other dead, it would seem. And thrown back into the ring is Jacob Black by Andre Sturrock. Andre grabbing Jacob Black into a powerbomb, it would seem, but Jacob managing to escape with the punches. Runs in another sling blade from Jacob Black, and he's heading to the top. These fans are on their feet. This has been electric. Rock splash is countered by Andre Sturrock, who slides to the outside. He wants a chair, but Jacob Black with a crossbody over the top goes in for the cover on the outside. And a kick out at nothing. He took a little too long, did Mark Meltzer, and Andre Sturrock now face planted on the chair from that devastating crossface attack. Oh my God, will Andre submit? He's cranking it, but Jacob is bucked off. Big kick from Andre Sturrock, and the smacks in the face, the knee lift, back kick, and a Pele. His head colliding off the damn table. Andre Sturrock wants to put him away here. On the outside, oh my goodness, Jacob Black reversing with the elbows to the side of the head. He looked like he's gonna put him through the damn table. Face planter on the floor. He's once again got that chair. The smoking gun of this feud as Andre Sturrock manages to disarm him, throwing him into the chair again, another one. And into a barrier at ringside, picking him up. This has just become a blood feud in the making. Oh, right in the diverticulitis that time. And now just punching him repeatedly in the face. This has become one of the most brutal assaults that we have ever seen. Oh, big knee lift from Jacob Black. 1, 2. Andre Sturrock kicks out. Jacob Black going for a moonsault, but Andre Sturrock moves out of the way. Big Lariat is countered into a German on the floor. Oh my God. Jesus Christ almighty, grabs him. God's first gift on the floor from Jacob Black. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Black avenges his loss to Andre Sturrock. That was an incredible win for Jacob Black on the biggest stage of his career. This young man is going places. Soon our next matchup.
He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers? I've had enough, I'm taking you down, taking you down. I've had enough, I'm taking you down, taking you down.
And as we get into our next contest, I hope that you have not tired of the violence, because we have got Christian Cage taking on Perk Angle. This time last month, these two battled over the M&A Grand Championship. Christian Cage retaining that under nefarious circumstances, hitting Perk Angle with a low blow. So he did lose via disqualification. But Christian Cage did manage to keep his title for at least one more night before he lost it to Owen Nichols, who we will see in action later tonight. And out next is someone who he seems destined to do this against forever. Perk Angle. Fans letting him know in kind exactly how they feel about him. It's the father of the year versus the addict of the century. A grudge match. This one is going to prove to be brutal. Perk Angle, no stranger to dealing damage to Christian Cage. Think back to their wars in TNA in the mid-2000s, but nearly 20 years later, the rivalry still runs deep. Perk Angle is out here ready to deal some damage. Christian Cage representing M&A, at least tenuously taking on Perk Angle. And Perk Angle immediately picks the ankle. He wants this to be over quickly. He wants to avenge his loss. In his own words, he should be the grand champion right now. Perk Angle manages to get out of the way of that one. Christian gonna throw him to the corner. Big uppercut from Cage. And back elbow is countered. Lariat over the top, and this one is already getting underway in a hurry. Perk Angle, oh my God, you don't gotta do this, buddy. You don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do this, man. Diving nothing! He missed the damn drop kick. How in the hell? And he gets thrown back in the ring by Christian Cage. Perk Angle. Oh my goodness, Bimmy to nothing from Christian Cage's reversal. Punch in the face, went for the unprettier. Lariat is countered. And he's gonna go in for a cover. But a hard kick out by Perk Angle at 1. Back elbow there by Christian, or from Perk Angle to Christian Cage. He wants him in that corner. Big chop and another big chop. Gonna work over the leg of Perk Angle here. Up and over. Perk Angle is sent. Christian Cage not gonna risk it with a diving attack. He knows better than that. Attacking the arm of Perk Angle here is Christian Cage. And a knee drop on the outside. Of course, no countouts in this grudge match. Disqualifications are lenient. You're not allowed to use weapons, but Christian Cage will not be able to get out of this one by simply hitting a low blow on Perk Angle. This is about more than the M&A Grand Championship. This is about respect. And the lack of respect in the locker room, Perk Angle perceives as he just goes in with these mounted punches and a stomp as well. Grabbing Christian Cage, but Perk Angle now gonna throw him, trying right into the barrier, but catches him with a German on the floor. Good Lord. Now on the outside, just punching him in the damn face repeatedly. A lot of bad blood in the M&A locker room thus far. We have seen, oh my goodness, no. Exploder into the apron. Oh my God, Perk Angle. It's all over Christian Cage in this one. Back in the ring, and Christian Cage wants him in the ring, but Perk Angle so quick to recover. Christian Cage with a quick escape into a back suplex of his own. That was a fantastic evasion by Cage. Runs in, but gets caught with the kick. And locking in a variation of the ankle lock, a knee bar locked in on that left leg of Christian Cage. But he manages to get a punch and another. A third is gonna break the hold, but Christian Cage's leg has been targeted for so much of this contest. Toss into the ropes, and a beautiful swinging neck breaker by Christian Cage. He's gonna go in for the cover off of that. 1, 2, hard kick out by Perk Angle. Angle wants revenge against Christian Cage, and Christian Cage just wants a payday. As he goes up to the top, Perk Angle's out of it. What a diving clothesline from Christian Cage, but Angle's right back up. He feels no damn pain, it would seem. Caught with a forearm. These two clearly have so much hatred for one another. As Perk Angle gets drilled with a DDT on the floor from Christian Cage, and now trying to yank his damn shoulder out of socket. Gonna try and rip him apart as best as he is able, and just throwing Perk Angle back into the ring. Christian Cage saying that it's over, that it's done with. He's going after the leg now. Might fancy himself a bit of a submission technician. He locks that in, that cloverleaf pain. Couldn't quite get the tap out there for Angle, so he opted to go for something else. Kick in the stomach. Oh my goodness, off the ropes once again. But Perk Angle is gassed. Or is he? Olympic slam from Perk Angle to Christian Cage. And just beating his damn head off with that attack. Going after the leg again. Will Christian Cage be forced to submit to Perk Angle? He's cranking it, but he rolls through. Christian Cage managing to escape a second time. But Perk Angle with the shot to the back. Back elbow from Christian Cage. In the corner. Christian Cage looking for this inverted DDT off the middle, I think. No, just hanging him out to dry. Christian Cage is a monster in that ring. Gonna go in for it. That was a devastating attack to a man with a broken freaking neck 20 years ago. And elbow in, coming right to the jaw of Perk Angle from Christian Cage. He wants it. He wants it. Oh, he's got him hooked. Unprettier from Christian Cage. 1, 2, 3. Christian Cage gets it done. The Father of the Year. Christian gets it done. He's getting a standing ovation from 42,000 strong here in Mexico City. But he got it done as we move into our next contest. And as we get into our next contest, the only representation of Proving Grounds here on the Prelude, which will be their final show as a part of BMV, so they are hoping to be sent off with a banger. The fatal four-way to determine who will be the inaugural Proving Grounds television champion. Out first is Logan Kazarian, who got here by defeating Kenny Mitch on the last episode of Proving Grounds Weekly. Logan Kazarian with his devastating 450 to the dick is definitely going to be a one to watch out for. I think that a lot of money would be riding on a guy like him. The big LK, Logan Kazarian. He is definitely looking to get some gold around his waist.
Kurt Angle, call me Kurt Angle, call me Kurt Angle, call me Kurt Angle, call me Kurt.
And out next, the boy is back in town. James Darnell representing the King's Road. making his way down the aisle. James Darnell was at all the rage that he came up oh so close to winning the Proving Grounds Championship, being the last eliminated by Dirk when he went for a running lariat and got caught by a fireball punch. Nearly stopped his damn heart. But James Darnell is out here now, and he is ready to get some gold around his waist. He wants to bring that to One Warrior Wrestling. He wants to bring that with him to the meetings with Dan Darnester, with the Emerald Tiger, with Tony Samuels. And out next, we've got maybe the fan favorite of this whole thing, Hans Basaggio. I hope he doesn't trip there. Hans Basaggio playing with a risky game there. Right on the edge of the stage set up here at Findel Mundo. Hans Basaggio making his way down the aisle. Got here by defeating Cedric Alexander in one of the best matches that I have ever had the pleasure of witnessing with my own two eyes. Hans Basaggio hailing from Viagra Falls. He is ready to get some gold around his waist. I wonder if Hans Basaggio paid for pyro this time, or if he's... Nope, he's still shooting blanks. Poor guy. Anyways, Hans Basaggio in the ring, the third of four men who will be competing for the Proving Grounds Television Championship. He looks ready for it.
I'm a soldier.
And out last, the man with what I think is the most to prove. Check out the J's. It's Aaron Ace Marshall. Aaron has gone on record saying that he has failed so many times in his career, and he refuses to fail upwards. He wanted to go to a place where he had to prove himself. Aaron Ace Marshall wants nothing more than to be considered the guy. Says that it is his job and the job of everyone else to make Destiny your bitch. I think Hans Basaggio and Logan Kazarian are getting into it over there on the side. Looks like there might be some animosity before this one even starts. Son of legendary wrestler Destiny Jade. That's what it's all about right there. The Proving Grounds Television Championship on the line here tonight. Sponsored and presented by Tatanka Wild Wings. This matchup, of course, was the initiative started by new talent relations manager Shelton Benjamin, saying that he wants the best of the best representing Proving Grounds. And let's get into this one. Aaron Ace Marshall and James Darnell starting off. Logan Kazarian starting off with Hans Basaggio, who immediately hits a big cutter there on Logan Kazarian. Aaron Ace Marshall and Logan Kazarian going at it now. James Darnell and Hans Basaggio. This is, of course, elimination style. Big knee lift there into a bulldog. Roll through, nip up, coming, Gary and Logan Kazarian going out. This is already breaking down Hans Basaggio and Aaron Ace Marshall. Logan Kazarian saying it's time to stop. Oh my God, he just punched that stop sign into his face. Hans Basaggio with a splash to the back of Aaron Ace. Oh my God, just clattered him with that damn stop sign. Of course, this is not Falls Count Anywhere. This must end in the ring, but it is elimination style. Oh my God, these knees from Hans Basaggio as we get a big gut wrench doctor bomb from Chizzy Dizzy. Hans Basagio seeming like he wants that stop sign as James Darnell grabs Logan Kazarian, just whooshes him into the damn ring post as Hans Basagio shoving that stop sign into his face. Oh my goodness, James Darnell with a fall away as Aaron Ace Marshall manages to kick out. James Darnell is just delivering so much punishment to Logan Kazarian, but Hans Basagio doing a lot of that to Aaron Ace, just slamming that damn stop sign into him. But Aaron gonna try and get back to his feet. He needs it as James Darnell grabs a hockey stick. I think he might be having a problem with Logan Kazarian, but Logan manages to disarm him as Hans Basagio in the ring just clatters Aaron Ace with that damn stop sign again. Going in for the cover, Logan Kazarian with a big DDT as Aaron kicks out in the ring. Huge kick to the face. And a punch there from Aaron Ace and throws Hans Basagio into the ropes. Drop down. Big back elbow, but Hans went through it. Oh, what a forearm as Hans takes down Aaron Ace. Release suplex from James Darnell, and he's doing the muscle worship. Kiss the muscles, ladies or gentlemen. Oh my God, Aaron Ace just locking Hans Basagio out of the damn ring. Oh, he has had enough. He has had a fucking enough. He's mad. As Hans Basagio clatters Logan Kazarian in the face, I should say, and James Darnell disarms him, and Aaron Ace Marshall now trying to go after Hans. Clearly Hans has got some ops in this thing. Big super kick to the back of the head, throwing Aaron Ace into the ring. And Aaron Ace in the ring, James Darnell threatening him here, but Hans Basagio takes him down. Oh, with a smack in the face. Oh, and you see Logan Kazarian lock eyes with Aaron Ace Marshall like it's a dance scene in a movie. And they have found their partners as Aaron Ace Marshall gets to Logan Kazarian. Oh my God, what a hip toss. And once again, back at it, Hans Basagio. Big gourd buster GTS. Kick in the stomach, and James Darnell wants it. Oh my God, running haymaker too. Hans Basagio, and James Darnell is beating everybody's ass. It's beat everybody up. 2K24. Oh my God, that was like an inadvertent 3D there to James Darnell and Logan Kazarian. As Hans and Aaron continue their assault on one another. Oh, right to the head. Aaron Marshall gets that hockey stick broken over him in the big body splash front flip lariat from LK. And now Logan Kazarian grabbed by James Darnell, who fights out. This is all for the inaugural Proving Grounds Television Championship. Aaron Ace sent to the other side of the arena. And now LK and Hans Basagio want a piece of each other. Oh my God, reverse Michinoku driver from James Darnell. Hans Basagio taking down Aaron Marshall once again. Gut punch there, and they have spread out at this point. Oh my goodness, snap German, no roll through. Whoa, what a move there by Hans Basagio. The nip up as Jizzy Dizzy wants to maybe put it away. No, Logan Kazarian gonna send him into the barrier at ringside. And another one, and a front flipping lariat from LK to James Darnell. Aaron Marshall sent back into the ring. And Hans Basagio, he saw Eric Kurtz set this up earlier in the night and it didn't get broken. So he wants to maybe get some damage in with it as LK and James Darnell fight over that Singapore cane. Big Russian leg sweep. Look at the damage done to that cane. Goodness gracious, see the hockey stick pieces everywhere. As LK is set face first into the damn ring post, and Aaron Ace is sent into the ladder. Hans Basagio wants him on it, but drops him on the face first on it, and now Hans being a little sneaky. He's being a little sneaky. Being a little sneaky. He's a sneaky link, it would seem. And now. Oh my God, crashing into it. Logan Kazarian sets Aaron Ace Marshall on it, but Hans Basagio doesn't want him to have it. Sends him into the ladder. Aaron gonna get up. Aaron Marshall wants to try and recover. He is the only one busted open in this thing. Oh my goodness, full Nelson slam from James Darnell. Logan Kazarian and James Darnell are beefing. Hans Basagio's got that stop sign. Oh, went to ram it into Logan Kazarian. Couldn't quite get it. Good God. Just throwing it on LK at this point. Hans Basagio getting a run up. What's he going for here? Oh my God, rolls underneath. Just to hit a stomp in the face on James Darnell. I love this guy. Hans Basagio showing that he's got the stamina to blaming ya. And now Logan Kazarian with a gorgeous arm drag. And James Darnell dragging Hans Basagio, but manages to get free. James Darnell now looking like he's gonna focus his attention on Hans Basagio with that Singapore cane, and oh, he just shattered it all over his face. And just hooshed him onto that stop sign. Aaron Ace Marshall once again saved by happenstance, as Hans Basagio keeps trying to put him up on that ladder. Maybe put him through it would be a better way to describe that. James just dropping him once again. Still no eliminations in this thing. Trying to throw him back in the ring, couldn't quite get it. Gotta get back in the ring for this thing. Sending him to the apron. The Lexus King special. James Darnell just careens Aaron Marshall through the ladder. Good God almighty. Aaron just took a vicious fall through the ladder. You gotta get back in the ring for this. My God. Aaron somehow getting back to his feet, and he's saying he wants to go down. Logan Kazarian sent back in the ring. Hans Basagio fighting him off. Logan Kazarian with an assisted suicide dive with Aaron Marshall. Oh my God. That was vicious. That was undeniably devastating. Hans Basagio nearly just got murdered by LK. Oh! And sent into Logan Kazarian, but gets caught with a front flipping lariat. So many bodies strung about at ringside, slamming him down. And Aaron Ace Marshall pairing off with James Darnell. They gotta get back in the ring if they want to get some eliminations in this thing. Want to try and get it done. Super kick. Oh my goodness. Hans Basagio special. The backflip German. As James Darnell sends LK. Hans Basagio sends James Darnell. LK sends Hans Basagio. And now it's time to stop. Hans Basagio wants to try and put away James Darnell, it would seem. Hans Basagio gonna go to the top. James Darnell could be the first to be eliminated here. Huge shooting star corkscrew variety. 1, 2, 3. James Darnell, the first elimination. Oh, Logan Kazarian. Oh my goodness, what an elbow, but he missed. James Darnell, the first eliminated. Dr. Teeth to Hans Basagio, but LK wants to take him down. Rockabye die from Logan Kazarian. Aaron Ace is rolling out, so he's going to quickly try and capitalize on Hans Basagio. 1, 2. Kick out by Hans at 2. Logan Kazarian slides to the outside. Hans Basagio right out after him. Throws him right back in. He's not done. Oh, he's pointing to Aaron Ace. Locking horns, it would seem. Logan Kazarian and Hans Basagio now. Big slam from Aaron Ace Marshall grabbing Logan Kazarian. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my, face planter onto the stop sign at ringside. took too much time trying to examine the situation. Any three of these guys could absolutely be an incredible champion. Stomped down, and the strut wiping the blood out of his face. Oh my goodness, this guy is on another level. Oh my goodness, Logan Kazarian with a cradle brainbuster. What a comment, Gary, from, oh my God, Logan Kazarian. Aaron Ace not taking too kindly to that. He sends LK back into the ring. Oh my God, Logan Kazarian on the inside, but Aaron Ace Marshall seems more concerned making sure he doesn't get blood in his hair than he does anything with winning this matchup. And Hans Basagio just beating Logan Kazarian within an inch of his life. Hans and Aaron, the two men busted open in this thing. Oh, meeting of the minds there. Sent into the barrier, backed away. This has just been carnage on carnage on carnage. My God, these three just can't stop throwing each other into these damn barriers. God, they are just very mad at one another, it would seem. Oh my goodness. Hans Basagio with that Pele City. Aaron with the 1D. The one-man 3D2. Logan Kazarian as well. Aaron Ace Marshall managing to have a counter for both of these high flyers sent in. Oh, what an uppercut. As he is sent careening away. Back elbow. Oh my God, it looks like Logan Kazarian and Aaron Ace Marshall want to do some damage. Double suplex on the chair and the kendo stick rubble. Sling blade to Aaron Ace Marshall. Logan Kazarian wants to maybe try and get it back in the ring. It would seem no. Knee lift, gonna go for a Rana. Oh my God, Aaron Ace. And gets caught with a tilt-a-whirl as well from Hans Basagio. Powerbomb into uppercut was brutal. And a tiger driver on the floor. How much more do these guys have in this thing? Kick in the stomach by Hans Basagio as he is now just taunting Logan Kazarian, telling him he's got limp wrists. Oh my goodness. Roll through. Pele once again, but gets caught with a drop kick the long way as Logan Kazarian's back up. Big chop. Big forearm. Logan Kazarian, the only man not bleeding in this thing. Big super kick and the chops, the punches, the kicks. The kick, the back kick from Logan Kazarian, and he is fired up here in Mexico City. They are all for the big LK. They love this kid, throwing him to the side. Logan Kazarian in the middle. Oh my God, tilt-a-whirl, and Aaron wanted to get some on the way back, but couldn't quite get it. Logan Kazarian getting back to his feet, throwing Hans into the apron, sending him careening. Aaron Ace sent into the ring. Logan Kazarian, though, focusing on Hans Basagio. Big knee is countered. Oh my goodness, this doesn't end well. Logan Kazarian with a power bomb on the apron and swings him around. Good God. Trying to clatter him, couldn't quite get it. Oh my God, Aaron Ace. Hans Basagio grabbing Aaron Marshall. 8-second ride. That is how long Hans Basagio lasts if he's had a couple. Big lariat from Basagio. And another. Hans Basagio ducks under. Oh my goodness, what is this? Huge kick. Aaron Ace Marshall grabs Hans Basagio, but Basagio looking to reverse the fortune. Hans Basagio gets caught with a Gary, but stays standing. So many striking exchanges in this thing. Kicked down by Hans Basagio. Oh my God, the body control needed there by Hans Basagio. Good God almighty. Moved out of the way. They've got to get this thing back in the ring. Logan Kazarian with a pump handle back suplex. This has just turned into a violent affair in this thing. Hans Basagio countered, and Logan's gonna send him back in the ring. Aaron seems like he wants to get back in the ring. He does, all 3 men in the ring now. What's it gonna be? Hans Basagio going for it. Cradle DDT onto Logan Kazarian, goes in for the cover. 1, 2, 3, LK's out of there. It's down to Aaron Marshall and Hans Basagio. Hans looking for another guardbuster GD as he lands on the damn stop sign. Aaron in, Hans out. Hans in. Aaron clatters. Big uppercut. Grabs Hans Basagio. Snap suplex from Aaron Marshall. And he grabs that stop sign once again. Throws it down. Hans Basagio, Shining Wizard to Aaron Ace. Going in for the cover. He's got it. 1, 2, 3. Hans Basagio is the inaugural champion.
I just can't stop the feelings.
Hans Basagio wins the Proving Grounds Television Championship in a bloody war here in Mexico City. One of the most violent matches I have ever personally seen. Good God Almighty.
I think I found a winner, with no ring around her finger. That's just from who's saints, but I think I found a sinner. I think I puzzle with her, who's a girlfriend down in liquor. If I tell her I'm a boxer, she let me down and I wanna I've had enough, I'm taking you down, taking you down. I've had enough, I'm taking you down, taking you down.
And as we get into our next contest, the M&A Grand Championship is on the line as Nolan Beauchamp takes on Owen Nichols. Nolan earned this opportunity against the M&A Grand Champion by beating him in about 5 minutes on the last episode of M&A Explosion. But Nolan Beauchamp making his way down the aisle. He, of course, was involved in the first ever M&A World Championship matchup. Came up short, floundered around for a long time in his own words, before ultimately going away, rediscovering himself, and he came back a changed man. He came back a different sort of cat. And now he is looking to get his first piece of gold here in M&A. Grand Championship, such a prestigious lineage this title has. Of course, think of the nearly year-long dominance of Christian Cage with that championship. Nolan Beauchamp in the ring. But this is going to be Owen Nichols' domain, so to speak. An MMA cage match to determine who will win this thing. Owen Nichols making his way down the ring. The self-professed king of MMA. The god of this shit. Ring. This is going to be a very important defense of his championship. If he loses it here tonight, then I mean, what does that say about him as a champion? He's only had it for about a month now. That is what it's all about, the M&A Grand Championship on the line. Nolan Beauchamp on one side of the ring. And now he is just fiending for it. On the other side is Owen Nichols. This is his domain, but Nolan Beauchamp chose the matchup, so clearly he does not feel any type of way about giving Owen the advantage, seeing how fast he beat him in the last encounter these two had. Handing off the belt to Mark Meltzer is Owen Nichols. That's what it's all about right there. Lower the cage. It's time for some rage. Let's get into this, and Nolan immediately starting off with a lariat. He clearly is showing no fear. Going in with that forearm smash as well, and went for another one, but Owen reversed. Owen Nichols grabbing him. High angle suplex there by Owen Nichols. Big jawjacker there by Nolan. Nolan with a back suplex is countered by Owen Nichols. And another high angle suplex by Owen. Owen Nichols now with just a bunch of clubbing punches, or rather one clubbing punch, and now another one to the face of Nolan Beauchamp. This is getting absolutely brutal in this thing. Clearly a lot of hatred has been built up between these two in a short amount of time. Owen Nichols pulled back in, countered. Big kick there from Owen. Clubbing blow. Thrown into the ropes. Off the ropes. Nolan with a punch. Nolan throwing him into the corner now. That is where he sets him up usually for that devastating forearm smash, but instead just going for some hammers and a stomp. Owen managing to reverse. And Owen Nichols on top of Nolan Beauchamp now. Of course, this is the only way to win is submission or knockout, no pinfalls, and an escape is considered a forfeit. Owen Nichols headed to the middle rope. He wants Nolan to his feet. And looking for something big here. Crossbody is countered by Nolan. Look at the strength into a big upside down frown on Owen Nichols, and the punches in the face now on Owen Nichols from Nolan Beauchamp. And a stomp as well. And another. Kick in the stomach there by Owen Nichols as Beauchamp tries to go in. Big knee lift. Inside outside crane kick from Nolan Beauchamp to Owen Nichols, looking for a big knee lift right to the side of the head. And Nolan with a Northern Lights viciously delivered. And Owen Nichols is just looking like he is out of his element in this thing. Ever since Nolan hit him with that upside down frown, Owen pressed up against the ropes. Big lariat takes him down, nearly bent him in half. Owen Nichols managing to try and put him back on the ropes now. But a big back elbow as Nolan with a flying forearm. Beauchamp just taking over in this thing, and a stomp to the forehead as well. Another one connects on Owen Nichols. Nolan Beauchamp is just honestly all over Owen Nichols in this thing. Big, went in for a heel hook here. Owen Nichols surely has to know a counter for this. You'd have to think it's a very common MMA move, and he does. And a huge striking attack there by Owen into a kick to the back as well. And Owen Nichols running in, lariat to Beauchamp, and another, and a third. Beauchamp sent careening into the corner, and Owen seeming like he's trying to get back into this thing. He spins Beauchamp around. What does he have in mind here? Oh my God, just trying to yank his arm out of socket. And now just stomping away on him, just repeatedly stomping him out. And now Owen with a full mount. And Nolan Beauchamp trying to get back into this again, targeting the leg of Owen Nichols, just slamming his head repeatedly into that mat. And Owen gonna send Beauchamp into the ropes, catches him. Oh my God, that was a nasty trip. Oh! Right to the capillaries of the chest of Nolan Beauchamp, and a knee lift, shaking the cage with that one. Stomping him down. Nolan Beauchamp trying to head down. He wants something here. He's got him. What does he have in mind? Running in. Lariat countered by Owen into a Superman form and a nip up for good measure. Owen Nichols gonna look to take down him once again. Oh my God. Oh, Sambo on the knee, and Owen Nichols gets the win. Right to the diverticulitis on that one. And Owen Nichols proves that he is not a transitional champion. He gets a big, big win here tonight at Mundo.